Tuesday the 10th of December, it's match day. Chelsea v Lille, Champions League, with plenty of transfer news as well. All in 5 minutes. Let's get cracking. First up, Marcos Alonso, someone that seems to be injured at the moment, but he's fallen out of favour, and there's plenty of focus on Alonso as we head to the January transfer window. And of course, with Chelsea's transfer ban being lifted, the world's gone balmy. We're being linked with everybody, but there's also players being linked with leaving, and one of those is Marcos Alonso. As reported in Football London, Antonio Conte is interested in a reunion with Alonso, and that's also featured in The Sun. Alonso set for January transfer with Inter Milan and Juve, both preparing bids. Obviously, there's reports that Juve were looking at Emerson. Could it be Alonso they've switched their attention to? Another player who's not featured and confirmed he's not available for selection this evening, Olivier Giroud, is now being linked with Atletico Madrid, who are considering him as an alternative to Edinson Cavani, which is a surprise, you have to say. Giroud has been linked with a number of clubs, Premier League clubs, with a return to France, and now Atletico Madrid. It's clear he's not getting the games he wants. He's not making an impression when he does come on, and he could be leaving in January. So, to actual players we are being linked with signing, and we're being linked with a return for Nathan Ake. We have a buyback clause in his contract worth a reported £40 million. Chelsea are considering whether to trigger that clause in his contract, but it's interesting to see that last night it was announced that Man City are also interested in Ake, and I wonder if Chelsea go in with a £40 million bid, will Man City do the same? Chelsea also in talks to sign Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace, apparently. Now, I don't really see this one. I think Zaha had his chance, had his opportunity at Man United and couldn't make an impact. He made an impact back at Crystal Palace, but as we saw when we played Palace the other week, Reece James had him in his pocket. Is Wilfried Zaha somebody that we should be looking to bring into our club as a replacement for Pedro, or Jadon Sancho instead? For me, I know who I'd go for. Actual news of the players that we've got here, and it looks as though Reece James is about to land a new contract, which is fantastic. We've seen the likes of Tammy, the likes of Mason Mount and others sign new deals. Reece James is next. He's come into the team, he's made an impact, and he's kept the position, and I fully expect him to start again this evening. More on that in a different video coming out today at 5 PM UK time. But for now, Reece James, new contract, great news. The Sun wrote an article the other day which I just wanted to feature today. Why Mateo Kovacic is the first Chelsea midfielder on Lampard's team sheet, leaving Conte and Jorginho to battle it out. As we've seen the last couple of games, Jorginho's been left on the bench, which has been a surprise, with Conte being preferred to play next to Kovacic. Before that, as we know, with Conte's injuries, Kovacic and Jorginho are outstanding. I personally still think all three should be playing together. That's the strongest part of our team, and I think that's how we need to go forward week in, week out. Check my video out from yesterday for more on that. Kovacic is definitely one of the first names on Lampard's team sheet, and now he's added goals to his game. He's been brilliant. So to the game itself, and it was confirmed by Frank Lampard, Tomori and Olivier Giroud are out of contention for the game this evening against Lille. Tony Rudiger is back and in contention. Whether he starts is another thing, but it's great news to see that Rudiger's back, but a shame for Tomori and for Olivier Giroud. It does explain why Tomori's been left on the bench and not involved in recent weeks. He's got a hip strain that's forced him out of the game tonight. So to the Sun, and they do this update, 9 AM Chelsea News Live, and they confirm the fact that the Chelsea FA Cup third round game with Nottingham Forest is on Sunday the 5th of January in a game that's going to kick off at 2:01. The unusual kick-off time is part of the Heads Up campaign, which will see all third round matches start 1 minute later than they do. During the minute delay, fans will be encouraged to consider the impact 60 seconds can have on their own well-being or in supporting friends and family members, which is a good move. Giroud set for a reunion with Conte, as we've already said. Chelsea have reportedly sent 3 scouts out to Brazil to watch Brazilian wonder kid Jose Marcos Costa Martins, but he went off injured after just 33 minutes. One more report that's featured last night. Reports emanating from Spain claim Chelsea will break the bank in order to sign Barcelona forward Ousmane Dembele, and he's going to cost around £80 million. Is he somebody we should be looking at rather than Jadon Sancho or Wilfried Zaha? I think he would be, and I think the guy's got immense talent. It'd be a great move. That's it from me, your 5-minute Chelsea news today. As I said in my video earlier, there's going to be an additional bonus video at 5 PM tonight, match preview, Chelsea v Lille with my team team selection, which might have a few surprises. So let me know what you think about anything discussed in this video, the transfer stories, news of new contracts and things like that. I love to read as many opinions as possible. While you're there, do me a favour, smash that like button for me, and then hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already, but make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of these videos that come out. As I say, Monday to Friday, 12 o'clock UK time, the 5-minute news, with bonus extended videos at other times. 5 PM tonight, the match preview. Follow me social media, ChelsDaft, Facebook, Twitter, the website chelseadaft.org. I'm going to get my breath back and just say thank you so much for your support and thank you for watching. See you all at 5.